as we await event to our guests.
All right, thank you so much, Pieros. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the session. I will not do the introduction again. Pieros just did it. Yes, Kariuki Josphat is my name. The amazing thing is that for the last 12 years, we've enjoyed too much together with the Pieros. So if you are there and you are a couple, you'll find this one very interesting. If you are there alone, it will be interesting to also share with your spouse, and you uplift yourselves financially and in other aspects together. So as Pieros was saying, before this opportunity, I was a full-time lecturer in the university while she was teaching in a high school, and therefore that tells you that this is not a business for those who don't have anything else to do. It's for those people who perhaps are even doing well, but they want to do much better. So we welcome you into the session. I believe it will be a life-changing one. It's the first day of a brand new future for each one of us. For the guests, no one wants to thank you for finding time to be here with us. We really must appreciate that precious time that you are giving us. And 1 year, 2 years from today, you realize that you made the best decision ever. And to our members, thank you so much for availing yourself and inviting your friends so that they can also partake of this great opportunity. So we'll go straight to the session, because after this, we'll be having a very powerful speaker, a gentleman who I always love listening to. So we'll take a short time, take you through the presentation, and then we'll be inviting our international speaker. So allow me to share the slides so that we can move together. Just a minute, and I'm done. Okay, so let me share the slides. Good. So we start by giving you our mission. Why have we invited you here? As a team, we are guided by this strong mission. Of course, the team is Superstars team, as you can see up there. We'll be talking about freedom, financial freedom, and a few other things that you benefit from being part of us. And our mission is very simple. We are here to help as many individuals to start their own businesses, independent businesses, so that you can earn additional income, travel around the world and enjoy life in general in a better way. And before we even talk of financial freedom, first things first, this perhaps makes our opportunity different from other businesses that you have attended, that we value health. We believe that health should come before wealth. I don't know how many of us would want to live a healthier life throughout your life, regardless of the age. But then there is a very good way that we can follow so that our health is perfect into the future. And that is the wellness triangle as defined by the World Health Organization. They tell us that if you can follow this triangle as it is, at the bottom, you manage your weight by doing exercises, and then you eat whole grains, then take enough fruits and vegetables, 5 to 9 different types, then reduce on proteins, especially meat proteins. As you go up, you can see it's narrowing. And then fats and sugars, do away with them. But if you must take very little. But you'll agree with me, because I'm sure you and I perhaps have found ourselves in this scenario, that we do the opposite. We've inverted the triangle. What we take most, what we are supposed to take least is what we take most. And what we are supposed to take most, we take very little. What is the effect of that? Chronic diseases. And while we are on this, I want you to reflect back and realize that most of the people who have left us, perhaps have left us because of cancer, diabetes, pressure, stroke, name them. And wisdom dictates that don't wait until you have an issue with your health. Prevention is better than cure. But if you're already in that menace, then you can be able to get out of it by following our recommendation. So what is the solution? Because you're saying all is not gone. There is a solution. And we are so excited, the Superstars team, to mention this, that we've partnered with Neolife International, a company that I respect so much, because it was founded 64 years ago, and for all those years, it has been spreading, globally. Why? They have very good products to fill in the dietary gaps that we have identified above, and we are also guided by very strong values. Think about these values here. The first one being honesty and integrity. What we tell you is what there is. You'll not come and realize later that we exaggerated. Never. And that's why the company has been there for all those over 60 years. Then people are number one. By the way, though we already be talking about money, we are not working for money. We are working to improve people's lives. And then money is a result of that. Isn't that amazing? Then products that work. You can see on the right-hand side, we have these top scientists who do research in our products to make sure that they really work. They are scientifically researched and they are natural, based in nature. Then equal opportunity for all. It doesn't matter your age, 18, 81, level of your education. No one will bother with that. As long as you have dreams that you want to achieve, that is it. Then long-range vision. I love this one. That as you start this business today, you can be sure generations and generations to come after you will benefit from what you are starting doing from today. It's not like in our employment. When I was a full-time lecturer in the university, after perhaps working up to old age and I retire, I wouldn't get one of my children to replace me so that the income continues to the next generation. Never. But here, that is exactly what happens. So that is why the company has been there for all that long and has spread to over 57 countries to date. So now this is the solution. Remember, we established that we have a dietary gap for whole grains. We fill it in by use of 3NN. It's a product that literally renews you. You look younger for longer because it feeds your cells as whole grains. Then carotenoid complex is fruits and vegetables. So it will boost your immunity in only 20 days by 37%. Amazing. Then we have omega-3 salmon plus that will give you the right oils to eliminate cholesterol from your body system and all that. Then also it increases your brain memory and brain development for the young ones. We also have another one called multi, such that the 4 of them are put together in this sachet, and then they put 30 sachets in this big box called Provitality. So for those who are not able to take tablets and capsules, then there is a liquid form of the same called Liquivite. And once you've done that, then your triangle, which was upside down, becomes, sits the right side up. And we can talk about money when you are now healthy. I guarantee you, after taking this Provitality for a week or two, you'll have such an amazing testimony of having, a lot of energy, vibrancy, looking younger for longer. Those who have got some issues, you realize that you have been able to fight those issues, and we can move forward as a healthy people. Now, without going into details, allow me to also mention that we have so many other products like these weight management products here. My wife seated with me is one of the greatest beneficiaries of this. She used to have a lot of weight. I don't want to say a lot, but it was really not very comfortable. And then she used these products. They will resize you to the size that you want. Okay. Then we have herbal alternatives. These are basically meant to fine-tune our hormones. Most of the health challenges that we experience are as a result of hormonal imbalance, especially for ladies. Even men, we also still need to balance our hormones. But for ladies, it's really more affected because of the changes they go through, particularly when they are getting children. It's really part of life. So for ladies, you have feminine herbal, which will help you to fine-tune your hormones. That means You are also avoid getting breast cancer, cervical cancer, ovarian cancers, all these challenges. And some ladies are not able to conceive, to get children because of hormonal imbalance. So you use this and you are good to go. For men, we have masculine herbal, so that we don't get any issues with our prostate health. We don't want to have prostate cancer and the like. So guys, let's make sure we take advantage of this product. Now we also have golden home care, organic ones. Now, if you have taken healthy supplements and you are literally healthy, why should you live in chemicals, environment, an environment that is full of toxins and chemicals? So we are saying, if it's bathing, washing clothes and all that, use these organic golden care, home care products. Then we have skincare, age defying. Listen to that, age defying organic skincare. So you put on your skin organic ones and you look younger for longer. Who would want to look youthful forever? Everyone would want. Then we also invest in our children's health by giving them these immune boosters and development products so that they develop in the right way. And finally, we have organic farm care. This will help your input, rather your output, to multiply 3 times. It's a foliar, you spray in any crops and the yields will be literally 3 times. So we call it super grow, and some people have nicknamed it wonder drop because you use very little, but it performs wonders. And that is good news for all our farmers. So basically what we are saying is we have so many products. We only mentioned a few so that you have a feel of when we are talking of business, what products are we dealing with? Remember, any business success is pegged on the quality of the products you are using. So as Superstars team, we use Neolife products, high quality products, to make sure that you're in business for life. But then we use Superstars team strategy. Now, once you've seen the kind of products that we use, we can talk about the business now. How do you achieve financial and lifestyle success? The starting point is, and this one I want you to take a minute and reflect on it. How big are your dreams? Many people, unfortunately, no longer dream. They have allowed themselves to just go through life. They have accepted life as it has been. But I want to tell you that you can literally change the life that you are living by first refocusing on your dreams, believing that your dreams are achievable. Is it about earning additional income that can set you financially free? Then you achieve that. Is it about driving a good machine? And I can tell you, you're going to achieve that. Is it about traveling around the world? You can see the plane there. And the next year we'll be traveling with you. If you say yes to the opportunity, we'll be going to Turkey. Yes, it is possible. Is it living in a beautiful home, a house on top of another house with a swimming pool inside and outside? I mean, this is the life that we need to live here on earth. Don't wait until we go to heaven. We need a rehearsal right here on earth. Now, if you believe these dreams are achievable, then this is your opportunity. So where are you as we talk? Where are you in this cash flow quadrant? Remember, you must know where you are for you to be able to move to the next level where you want to be. There are people who are on the first quadrant, that is E. This is employees. Now, it's good to be employed. The only challenge with that, and I have experience on this because I was a full-time lecturer in the university for a couple of years. The challenge there is you don't dictate how much you earn. You just accept what you are paid, and your employer will only pay you that which they can afford, not what you qualify, not what you deserve. Then down there we have SE, self-employed. You start a small business that perhaps will even eat into your cash, and you become even poorer than you are. In mind, I have a teacher who starts a small shop, and you add stress onto yourself. But on the right-hand side, ladies and gentlemen, we have big business builders, big. People who start scalable businesses, and that is what we are discussing here in this call. businesses that will keep growing. It doesn't matter the external circumstances, the business is able to survive any calamities. Think of the COVID-19 that came and swept very many businesses. Ours became even stronger. So I'm excited to say that that is exactly what we are doing. Then we have I. I means investors, people who don't have to work for money because they have worked so smart that their money is working for them. Who would want to be in that quadrant of investors? Everyone would want. When I came in, that is what really, challenged me to start the business. So we are saying this, we want to move from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. And if you're already on the right-hand side, you may want to help as many people to join you on the right-hand side. So do you have a vehicle? Or the bigger question is, by doing what you are doing today, dear friends, do you think you are going to make it to the right-hand side? Do you see yourself achieving your financial freedom by doing what you're doing today? So we have a good vehicle for that. We tell you this. Yes, you are partnering with the Superstars team, and we partner with the Neolife International for products. So Neolife provides us with all the products that we need, the logistics that we need, distribution of the products, payment of the taxes, sponsorships, online platforms, everything. And once you've decided to partner with us, you pay a one-time fee of $92.80 so that you are directly connected with the Neolife. You are part of Superstars team, so you'll be enjoying our business strategy, our mentorship. But then you are able to access the products from Neolife directly. Now that means we don't have advertisers in between. We don't have wholesalers, distributors, retailers, people who would be paid a lot of money for doing nothing. So the amount of money that would be paid, two people would enjoy, you and the company. Now you can start understanding how wealth is coming about here. So you get a kit. When you pay the $92.80, you get a kit. And this kit comprises of an international license. I told you we are in 57 countries, use the same license. You get literature materials, and amazingly, you also get this Provitality pack for a whole month. So you can see your money is coming back in full. And the company gives you your own website and free delivery of the kit wherever you are in the country. So now, once you've partnered like that and you have the kit, what is your work? You'll be required to use the products, change your buying habits. Don't go promoting other businesses and now you have your own. Don't buy chemicals out there and we have organic ones here. You get points whenever you buy products. Number two, you share the products with people who are not members. You share the products. You will be given discounts whenever you're buying the products. And therefore, if the products are for someone else, call them customers, then you get profits. The discounts becomes your profits, and you also get points. Now, the bigger part of our business, the main thing, 80%, is sharing the opportunity. And this is the easiest, where you just tell friends, hey, there's an opportunity here to better our financial standing. They come, they listen, they love it, they join your business. And I will demonstrate how that works. And finally, you attend our trainings. We have free trainings, virtual, physical, and all that, so that we can give you the right skills and personal development. Now, let me demonstrate how part 2B, sharing the opportunity, translates into financial freedom. So that is you. You've just joined, you've gotten the kit, but remember, you also want to, we are in business, you want to get some customers. The main thing is networking, bringing other people on board, but it's also important that you get a few customers. That's the essence of any business. So that's why we are saying a kit, the one you got, plus six boxes of Provitality. Now every product is assigned points, and that gives you a total of 252 points. You are already in the payroll, you start earning something small. But we want to show you as a team how we work so that you can be able to enjoy some good financial income every single month. Yes, you are there with your 252 points. Now bring Peter, Mary, and Joe. This is what we call sharing the opportunity. They also do what you did. They join with the kit, they get plus 6 boxes of Provitality, and that translates to a total of 1,008 points. Now you are now getting, building your business to where you want it to be. But let's think of when you have the three getting to 1,008 points, and you've brought a few others, three more, and they also get 1,008 points. They give you that. Now that is a total of 4,032 points for you. Now let me pause a little bit there. They are all earning some bonuses, but you're earning more because of helping them to start earning bonuses. That's the beauty of our business. You earn by helping others to earn. Now, when you have that, you are called a director. Now, as a director, you'll be earning between 50,000 to 90,000 Kenya shillings. Why didn't I mention the other levels? It's because this is where we want everyone to get into in your second, the third month. And this is happening. Last month, I saw people becoming directors in our superstars team within the second month. I mean, Lydia Maiba is one of them here, joining in July as it was ending on 22nd around there. And by end of August, she was a fully qualified director, earning around 60,000. So it's something that is so practical. So as a director, you get the recognition and you get so many other benefits, like cash incentives, a lifestyle invitation, leadership school, director folder, world-class recognition and all that. So now in general, what happens is that once you've become a director, your work is to help other people to become directors in your team. When you have one director in your team, you are called a Sapphire Director or World Team. And in addition to the bonus of 100,000 Kenya shillings per month plus, you start traveling with us. That is where lifestyle now begins. And all those who are becoming Sapphire Directors, I want to tell you a big congratulations, because in May next year, we are all going to fly in the same plane to Turkey, Istanbul. When I joined, they were flying to Cape Town. It was only 7 months to the flight. And I was like, wow. And I worked out my business. We flew together. So it's something that when you embrace and you conceive it as a possibility in your mind, you are going to achieve it. With 3 directors, you are a Ruby director earning over 200,000 Kenya shillings. Lifestyle sparks to another level. And when you have 6 directors, you are called a president team member, earning more than 500,000 every 30 days. Isn't that amazing? And it's something that we've done. Piers and myself, we were able to climb all the way to president team member in 2 years, 11 months. What does that tell you? That you too can do it. The worst thing you can do, ladies and gentlemen, is to ever imagine that someone was lucky to achieve what they have achieved. And you forget that you can be able to achieve the same if you do what they did. And I call upon all of us tonight to do what Piers and Josphat did 12 years ago, starting the business, believing in ourselves, believing in God, and believing in the process. So before I invite the guest speaker, let me just show you this kind of transformation. This is where we were when we were just employees, PROs with the TSC, teaching high school, and myself in the university. And we were paying rent. We were not even driving any car. Look at now this one. This is our second home. We have 2 homes in Nairobi, driving that later shape of Land Cruiser, where you climb into the Land Cruiser. It feels very nice with no loan. I mean, everything is from this business. That's our wonderful family there. This is where my wife, Piers, was brought up in, that house. This is the house that we built for my parents-in-law. It feels so nice when you are empowered to be able to do some of these things. And you are joining the best team in your life. Underline that one, because that also tells you that chances of you succeeding are very high when you are working with the best team. So that's the founder giving us that recognition. And a lot of traveling, lifestyle and traveling. It all starts from when you become a director. Look at all our directors, they are enjoying life. These are 5-star hotels. The first one is Ole Sereni here in Nairobi, Emara, the newest. Down there is Sarova Stanley, right at the CBD, Kenyatta Avenue, those are in Nairobi, enjoying life. You become a Sapphire Director, we take you to Windsor Golf and Country Club. Then when you're a Ruby Director, we take you to South Africa, Santon Sun. It's a pure gold-coated hotel in Johannesburg. Wow, that was in Zambia, Victoria Falls. Our guest speaker will tell you the fun that we had together in Zambia. By the way, this gentleman here has done the business for over 50 years. Make sure if you're in Nairobi or in Kenya, generally, you come to KICC on 22nd of next month. Charlie Bolton will be coming all the way from South Africa to be with us. Man, you listen to these multimillionaires and you know you are the next. That was Dubai Grand Hyatt, where we were having fun with the founder. Then we went to climb to the top of the tallest building called Burj Khalifa, with the founder there and the CEO. Then we went to Obai. It's an island in Indian Ocean. Those who love traveling, I know you are now preparing yourself for this kind of fun. Then we went with our team leaders to, all these are people that we have encouraged to join and they came in. We went to Cape Town. Then we went to Abu Dhabi again, that's Ferrari World, Yas Water World, seeing the biggest mosque in the world. And you don't want to just be told of these exciting things. You want to see them yourselves. Look at that dinner in a 7-star hotel, Emirates Palace in Abu Dhabi. You travel and travel and travel. That was Mauritius, young and old. Then we went to Los Cabos in Mexico, 22 hours flight from Nairobi. Who doesn't want this kind of life? Last year, but 1 or 2, we were in Abu Dhabi again, even with my biological father, So it's an opportunity for everyone and our leaders there. And the company will always be appreciating you once in a while for good work done. It's not like in our employments where you're just clapped for and you are told, keep up working like that, 615,000 Kenya shillings as a token of appreciation on top of our monthly bonus is just so amazing. And as I've mentioned, 2023 in May, we are all preparing to fly to Turkey, Istanbul. The company will pay the flights, accommodation, transfers, everything for all those who are joining us and stepping up to the level of Sapphire directors. In the airport, I want to believe that people will be shedding tears of joy, remembering this night, 10th of September, 2022, when they said yes to the opportunity. And it all starts with one step, saying yes, paying the literal amount, 9280 Kenya shillings, and you are paying through the pay bill number directly to the company so that you can be a full member. So don't procrastinate. Don't do tomorrow what you can do today, please. Procrastination is a dream stealer. There are people who say they would join when I started and they have never joined up to now, so they are still living the life they were living then. What is 9280 if it's going to change your life for good? May God bless you so much. At this point, it's my privilege to invite my very, very good friend, an old friend. We've traveled all over the world. He always inspires me when he talks. And if you've not been very attentive, of course, I know you have been, please, this is the time you want to listen to every single word from this international speaker, all the way from Uganda, Engineer Jesse. Please take it over from there.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Josphat Kariuki. Always a pleasure for me to be a part of this meeting and just listening to your story. Such an inspiration, and I'm sure everybody that has been on this call tonight, when you were sharing those pictures, I was just feeling a shiver down my spine, because some of those events I can relate. I was there with you on some of those journeys, and I know that it's possible for everybody on this call tonight. As already mentioned, my name is Jesse Ainebyoona. Professionally, I trained as a mechanical engineer. I did that as my course when I went to the university, and currently I'm an entrepreneur in partnership with Neolife International. I'm also a corporate trainer. I do train individuals, and my mission is to empower people to become a better version of themselves. That is what Neolife does for you. To grow yourself, to grow your capacity, because for you to go from where you are today to where you want to be tomorrow, you have to become a better version of yourself. You cannot achieve your goals by remaining who you are. So that is my passion. And Neolife has brought that out for me so well. I'm so excited about that. I started out this business on a personal note. I'm married. My wife is called Diana. Together we are blessed with 2 daughters. One is called Ruby, she's 5 years old. And the second one is called Moriah, who is 3 years old. I started out this business when I was a student. I had just been confirmed as a university student on government sponsorship. Now, in Uganda, that's a big deal. It's a big deal because every student desires and aspires to study so hard and get a government scholarship. So that is when this opportunity came my way. I had just reported to the university doing mechanical engineering, and I was happy to have been taken up on government sponsorship. So a friend sent me a message and said, Jesse, would you like to see a way you can work part-time and make some additional income? Frankly, I did not quite understand what this was all about, but I trusted him. And I said, because you say so, I will come. So I went and sat in the meeting. We talked about the products. And in the back of my mind, I was thinking, they are going to tell us to go and look for market. So I was not quite thrilled about this whole thing. But towards the end, people came and shared their testimonies, the way Josphat has done. And I told myself, if those people have done it, I believe I will also do it. I went and looked for the money. I did not have the money. And by the way, it's possible that you look at this business and maybe you had money, but now it has just gone. An opportunity comes at a time like that. I didn't have money, but I looked for it and I got started. When I got started, the first thing I did was to use the products. When I used the products, I became confident about them. I remember the first products that I used. In fact, when I first heard about the healthcare products, I thought these ones are for sick people, they are for old people. So I went and started using the cleaning products. Of course, today that has changed because I use all the products. But when I used those products, I remember using a skincare product called hand and body lotion and cleaning products. One was called Super 10, LDC, G1 laundry. Those are the products that I started with. And when I started using them, I clearly saw that these products truly, they work. There was a difference. And for me, that gave me the confidence to begin to talk about them with my friends, with the people around me, and people began to buy. And that's how I began to earn my profit. And then I still remember one day, when I was in class, we were waiting for a lecturer of engineering math. I still remember in the morning. So there was a friend seated next to me, and I asked him this question. I asked him, he was called Philbert. I said, Philbert, if I would show you a business that you can do part-time as a student and make some additional income, would you be interested? That is the question I asked. And the gentleman said, yes. I said, okay, we have a meeting tomorrow. Come with me. We shall, what is it about? I said, no, don't mind. Let's go and you'll attend. We shall attend together. When he attended the meeting, Philbert got started. And then I remember another time I was in a restaurant. And then I posed the same question to a certain man I had just met that day. I said, excuse me, sir, having talked to him for some time, I said, if I would show you a business that you can do in your spare time, would you be open to have a look? He said, yes, I would. He also came and he got started. That is how I started the business. And the reason I'm saying this is to show you how easy it can be. It is as simple as talking to somebody. And like that, I brought people into the business, and that is how the business began to take off. By the time I was in my second year at the university, I had become a director. Think about that. I am a student. I am on government sponsorship. The university is the one paying my tuition. They are giving us all the meals. Now I am earning an extra approximately 40 to 50,000 Kenya shillings each and every month. And let me tell you, I really got so excited. I like to make this joke that whenever the lecturer would even ask a question and say, what is applied thermodynamics? I would put up my hand because I know even if the answer is not correct, the money will still keep on coming, you know? So I was really excited. And let me tell you, by the time I was going to third year, actually something interesting happened because they came to the university and they wanted to give the top performing students an opportunity for internship at one of the leading organizations here in Kampala. And my name was among. And the reason I say that is to show you that it is possible for you to do this business part-time and still excel at what it is that you are doing full-time. So I was doing it part-time as a student, but doing the business did not mean that I'm not performing well in my academics. I was actually performing better. That was my second year. By the time I got to third year, I started saving some money. And by the time I got to third year, I had managed to buy myself a car as a student. Wow. I really got excited about that. And for me, I will tell you that by the time I graduated, I was not desperately looking for a job because I know that the income I was earning from this business in excess of $1,000, not many students would earn that money on their job after leaving school. So I am here to say that if you are here, you are a student, or maybe you are working somewhere, this is a business that will give you an opportunity to make some additional income. But wait a minute. For me, one of the things, like I said, money was good, but it was not the most important thing that I was looking for because I didn't have dependence. I didn't have financial burdens, but I liked to earn the money. But I remember one time when I was still in school, I had a friend who got a scholarship to Japan. Okay. So this was so I told him I'm going to escort you to the airport. So I said, fine, let's go together. So I escort him to the airport. Now, this was the second time I was going to the airport. First time is when my father was gracious enough to take us to the airport on Christmas Day so that we could also have some time out. So when we go to the airport, that first time, no plane was landing, no plane was taking off. So we just saw them and how they parked and we went back home. So this time I said, I must see a plane taking off. So I go to the airport and I waited for those 2 hours. He checked in. I kept waiting until I saw him boarding the aeroplane. And then he got into the plane and the plane came out of the parking. He got on the runway. It sped off. I was watching this thing like a movie. And I just told myself, God, if only one day I could also get on a plane. And these questions came to my mind, where will you go to do what, to see who will pay? And when you have no hope, you're quick to throw away that dream. But I remember at that time, Neolife was going to be celebrating 50th anniversary. And they said it would take place in London. And they gave us an incentive. They said, if you grow your business to a certain level, you will have an opportunity to go for free. I said, here, I will die on this one. So I went and I set my strategy and I talked to people. I worked so hard. I talked to everyone I knew. I was on buses at night. Sometimes I would travel overnight so that I'm back to campus the following day. I did everything I could to ensure that I can also, for the first time in my life, get myself on a plane. And I remember that day came, I managed to get myself an opportunity. I got the air ticket, I got a visa to the UK, and I traveled for the first time by air aboard Emirates to Nairobi, to Heathrow International Airport in London via Addis and Dubai. That was my first day on a plane. And I will never forget. Today, sadly, the Queen passed away, but I remember going to the Buckingham Palace, going to 10 Downing Street, going to the London Bridge, all these beautiful places. Who would have taken me there? Neolife gave me that opportunity. When I came back the following year, we went to Durban, we've been to Cape Town, I've been to Johannesburg, I've climbed Table Mountain, we've been to Mauritius, I went to Victoria Falls, and while I was at Victoria Falls, like Josphat mentioned, I told myself, I like to dare myself. So I told myself, Jesse, you cannot leave this place without doing the thing that many people fear. It's called the bungee jumping. So I went, I paid money, I signed documents, and I said, yes, I am ready to jump because it is possible. This is the second highest bungee jump in the whole of Africa. And I did exactly that. To this day, I have a certificate. I have that video. Every time I watch it, I tell myself, if I could jump that height, I can do anything. So those are some of the things that you are able to find in this business. The other thing that I love about this business are the products. The products are amazing. One of the things that personally used to challenge me, I used to have a lot of colds and flu, a lot of the time. And I decided to start using vitamin C and zinc. Now, as we speak, I find myself having a good level of immunity to a point that even sometimes when I get cold and flu, within a very short time, I am over it and it is gone. So the products really work. We have used them on our children and I can see they are vibrant, they are energetic, their immunity is good. They are really working in their lives. And I just want to tell you that so many other people that have given these products. Think about our soaps, our cleaning products. They are amazing cleaning products. In fact, recently, you see these carpet shampoos that we have on the market. I know there are many shampoos on the market, but I recently had a client who came to buy about 300 liters of our carpet shampoo. Now, I'll tell you what that simply means is that people trust our products. People do trust our products. You know, our products are up to a standard. They are not down to a price. People do not buy products because they are cheap. No, 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 no. People trust our quality and they are willing to pay anything to have those products. So you cannot have a business without reliable products. Our products are reliable, they are dependable, and they work. So if you are looking for products that you can build a solid business on, come aboard, because these are products that are amazing and they will not disappoint you. On the other hand, for me as a person, one of the things that I have achieved perhaps the most for me as Jesse, it is personal development. Personal development. I'll tell you why I say that is something that has been special for me. Growing up, I had a low self-esteem. I did not know what I am good at. I did not know that I had certain gifts and strengths and abilities that I would use to enrich the world. And so for a long time, I was an average person. I was mediocre. I didn't know that I have something good within me. In fact, I still remember one day when I was on campus, we were doing a welding exercise. So there was this man who saw me. You know, welding is where you get, say, two metals. So if I can just use these two simple things, okay? So in welding, you'll get these two metals and you're going to join them. But when you're welding, the moment the two metals touch, the spark, you know, cause it would cause my eyes not to focus on it. So I kept missing it. And there was someone who kept looking at me, fidgeting and fumbling. So this man said, "Young man, let me help you." So he got them, the two metals, and then he looked at me. He said, "You see, these things are very easy. These things are very easy." So he fixed them together when he was not even looking at them. He was looking at me. And as he did that thing, I told myself, God, the way this man loves his job, the way he does it so well, I want to find something that I can also do so that one day I do not feel like I am working, I am truly enjoying myself. I think for me, that prayer has been answered because Neolife brought out a version of me that I did not know. Today, I am part of an organization called Toastmasters, which empowers people to become effective communicators and leaders. I was recognized with distinction as someone who is outstanding in communication and leadership. In my country, Uganda, we are 4, only 4. So that simply tells you the level of growth that I have attained. Today, I sit on boards of organizations where I give oversight, strategy, and leadership. Why? Because of my ability to grow personally. Today, I believe in myself. Today, I believe I'm on a mission. Why? Because of the opportunity of Neolife. We give you mentorship. We train you. We coach you. We help you to grow and build your capacity to become a better version of yourself. If you are looking for something like this, in fact, many times I tell young graduates, if there are any people here that are about to graduate, I always tell them, be a part of Neolife because the skills that the marketplace needs were never taught to you in school. They were taught to you here. They were taught to you, they are taught to you in your life because there are some things in life which are not taught. They are taught. You know, you don't teach them, you catch them. You know, when you think about growing your business, as you build your business, you develop yourself as a leader. You learn how to build teams. You know, that is what we mean by personal growth. Those are some of the things I have found in this opportunity. Perhaps I will end with one last one. You know, the person who invited me, the person who sent me that message, unfortunately did this business for 3 years and then he passed away. He passed away in his 3rd year after doing this business for only 3 years. His name was David. David passed away in 2008, having started the business in 2005. He was a 3rd year student of medicine at the university. While it is unfortunate that he passed away, how many years have gone by? Now they are 14 years. 14 years have passed ever since David passed away. But I want to tell you that the business that he started 14 years ago did not pass away with him. The business is still operating. The money is still coming. Why? Because our business is a business that you can build and it can earn you residual and passive income. A question for you. Look at the job you're doing. Look at the business you're doing. If God called you tonight, 14 years later, would your dependents continue to earn the money you're receiving from your job today? Why? Our business is a business that enables you to build a system that even if you're no longer there, it continues to bring you the money because people continue to use the products. People continue to benefit from the business. And that is how you are compensated. That is how you are rewarded. For me, I like to look at it in a long-term vision and say, this is a business that you do today, and even tomorrow, you can be paid for the work that you're doing today. So if you are here and you're looking for a business, look no further. This is an opportunity that you can do part-time. Instead of wasting your time watching TV, watching movies over the weekend, why not utilize your spare time and weekends to build a business? Business that can make a difference in so many people's lives. A business that can allow you to earn an amount of money that even your job may not pay you. A business that will give you the freedom of time and the freedom of choice. You know, today, in the morning in Kampala, there is so much jam. But when I wake up in the morning, I just wait for the cars to first clear the roads, and then I can drive out because I am in charge of my time and I am in charge of my schedule. I would talk on and on about this business, but I just want to say two things in closing. Number one, all it takes for you to do this, number one, have a strong reason why. Just have a clear reason why you're doing this. So for me, at some point, my reason was to travel. I really wanted to travel, and I have traveled the world, and I still want to travel because the world is an educational place. I love to travel. What is your reason why? You know, maybe it is you want to earn more money. Maybe you want to provide better education for your family. Have a clear reason. You know, when you don't have a clear reason, you will be the one saying, this thing is hard. No, it is not hard. It is because you don't have enough reason to push you. I always say a dream is like the fuel. You know, a car, no matter how good, without fuel, it will not move. So you need to have a dream. You need to have a clear reason why. You know the word why, W-H-Y, what hurts you? What is it that hurts you? What will make you not sleep well tonight? That is the why. That is your reason why. That is your fuel. The moment you have the reason why, you are ready to go. And then the second thing is have the belief. You know, have the belief that if others have done it, you can also do it. For me, that is what has kept me going. I know that the best is yet to come. I have achieved a lot in the business, but I know that the best is yet to come. Why? Because I have seen it happen for other people. And I know that if they can do it, I will also do it as long as I do the things they did. And the last thing I will leave you with is this. Nothing works until you do. I'll say that again. Nothing works until you do. This business works, but it only works when you work it. It only works when you work it. Back in school, we studied what we call the law of, one of the laws of motion was that an object at rest will stay at rest unless it is exerted by an external force. What does that mean? It simply means that you will stay where you are until you push yourself to move somewhere. So in the same way, if you do something about yourself, if you do something about your business, talking to people, will some people say no? Of course. Will some people say yes? Of course. The moment you keep on talking, some people will say, I am interested. Some people will say, I am looking for this opportunity. As long as you have a strong reason why, as long as you have the belief, and as long as you take the action, and the action that we take, if you are a guest, it is to get started in the business. If you are a distributor, it is to talk to people. It is to simply ask the question that I was told to ask. If I would show you a business that you can do part-time, make some additional income, would you be interested? Keep quiet and wait for the answer. Most likely, it will be a yes, because all over the world, their commodity prices are going up. People are losing jobs. There are salary cuts. Everything is being cut. Expenses are going up. Salaries are going down. You know, so people are looking for a way to increase on their income. Pose that question. Ask everybody you meet. Ask them, if I would show you a business that you can do part-time and make some additional income, would you be open? And if the answer is yes, tell them, come and join me. I will show you how to do it, and we shall support them, because it is by empowering others that we achieve our dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you as much success as I have enjoyed in this business, but even much more, because for sure, the best is yet to come. Make it happen for yourself, and the world will be proud of you. It is said that our talents are God's gift to us. This opportunity is God's gift to us. What we use it, how we use it, how we work it is our gift back to the Creator. Make that your mission. Make the most of this opportunity. This is an opportunity. Make the most of it. And I truly believe that you can make the world a better, a healthier, and a happier place because of your involvement in this opportunity. Thank you so much for listening. I will hand back to you, Josphat and Pieros. Always a pleasure, and I am delighted to always be around whenever I can. Thank you, and cheers. God bless.
Oh my, thank you, Jesse. You love driving me crazy. But today there are some people who are more fired than myself. The likes of Honorable Doreen is up to the sun, and so many other people here. I can only say, guys, Jesse was sent by God to tell you what you must be told tonight to change your life for good. My only parting shot is one. Hearing is one thing, and doing what you hear is another thing. I challenge 100% of our guests tonight. Grab the opportunity, and when we meet in Turkey, because Jesse will be there, I want you to look for him and you tell him, Jesse, thank you so much because you planted seeds in me on 10th of September 2022. And that is why I'm here rejoicing and celebrating. May God bless you all. At this time, I want you to reach out to the person who invited you here. Don't sleep before you do that. And you ask them, how do I start the business tonight? Don't sleep. Of course, as Jesse has said, if your why is big enough, then there is no way you will be able to sleep tonight. May God cause you not to sleep until you have jumped on board so that you'll be able to change lives. I love what I'm seeing from people like Honorable Doreen. She's already looking at, oh, I'm changing the world. She's already now out of herself, seeing her changing the world. That is the greater call for what you have shared with you tonight. Thank you so much, Jesse. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. Let's change the world together. 1 year from today, we'll meet and we'll praise God that we started the business. Thank you, everyone. I wish you the very best of this weekend, and let's be meeting the beaches of the world if you'll be there to be met.